So I was asked recently, which sports-related injury robbed the guy of their prime more? Was it Michael Vick or Derick Rose? Which injury took away a cat going to another level? This is a great question because they both had injuries. I remember when Vick got injured in that preseason game against Baltimore, and I saw Dan Reeves was like that was like the win that got taken over from them. Of course, Tim Thibodeau, the Rose incidents against the Sixers in the playoffs, and it was dumb because they were up and they were in the last minute and he got hurt and it slowed him down. Um, I'm going to say the one that took out the most. I want to say it was Derrick Rose because Vic did come back. He did come back, and he did show promise. But the Derrick Rose one, that injury was so big that it was like, wow, it really changed fortunes in Chicago because they were really dependent on him, and they needed another piece, and that was such a big one. Sometimes you have to think about like you're like, really, this is just kind of crazy. Like, how would it have been uh had he not gotten hurt? Which one was the bigger one? They were both bringing some energy in as respectively in NFL and in NBA, and the injury was huge. It was kind of like, wow, how do you come back from that? You know. Now Derrick Rose did come back and play again and actually develop an outside shot and play, but it wasn't the same. The Bulls looked like they were giving Miami a handful. They just needed another guy that could score and create. They were missing that. Michael Vick had hit some moments with Atlanta, got to an NFC championship game, which they lost to Philadelphia, but he was making strides. His injury was freakish though, and that's surprising that he got hurt in the exhibition, that they didn't cut that down a bit because that was a big deal. When you lose your starting quarterback in preseason football, that's a big deal. So, um, just asking which one was the bigger injury and how it impacted. I think the D Rose one was. I think it had more totality. I do. I do. I think that it was one of them situations where you're like, man, this guy. You're thinking to yourself because they both were like, if they don't get hurt, then you gotta kind of wonder who would have had gotten to that next level of their careers. Two most respected guys in their professions, where they would have gotten. So it's a good question that got asked. I mean, it takes time to kind of think about it, compartmentalize it, and where you come down with it, because it was pretty big deal. So, um, to me, I'm gonna say Derrick Rose's situation was a little bit more. I think D Rose doesn't get hurt. I think the Bulls might have had a chance, especially if they get a piece or two, but that was a big chunk that was lost out. But Michael Vick, it's close. It's close because they both had impact. So you can't go wrong with which one you answer. But something about that Derrick Rose injury just hit a little bit more to me. It just a little bit more um, took something out. So that's where I'm going with that. But I liked them both. I thought they were both, you know, very promising upstarts to careers, which it's one of those coulda, shoulda, woulda sort of situations. You see some people and you thinking if things go straight, they win their championship, they get the MVP, they get this, they're gonna be all time greats. And it's just something that it wasn't aligning the stars. But anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about this question. But please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for nothing. Share it if you like. Please hit that membership because when you do, request videos like this I bring forth. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. I'm out one time. Peace.